Hello and welcome. This is Daisies, and today we'll be touring Brindleton Bay. That's a new neighborhood in The Sims 4, cats and dogs. I had actually spent all last week since the game has been released pretty much exploring Brindleton Bay and playing around with it and rebuilding as much as I can. That's pretty much all of my free time right there. If you are familiar with my channel, you'll see that I mostly post lot tours, but today I wanted to do something a little bit different. So instead of just showing, I wanted to talk about what I found as well. So here we go, here's the neighborhood. We're going to use Lyndon here as my little tour guide. Lyndon's kind of a funny guy. I've got him to adopt a cat already. So actually, before we do this, I need to dress him up a little bit. So let's go into Lyndon's household here and just... Oh, yeah.
Hey,
so
nice Warbo.
We're going to dress him up a little bit with the new stuff. I haven't played with Lyndon too much. He's actually one of my Sims that were born in game. He's kind of a spare in my so-called legacy. It's not really a legacy, but that's what I've been doing with him. He's living on his own now. He does have a sister and a twin brother, and they're doing their own thing. And I'll probably talk about them later on too. So let's see what we got here. Let's try to figure out something decent for him. Lyndon's kind of I kind of associate with him in a lot of ways because he's kind of like me. He's a bit of a perfectionist. He's creative. He's also a vegetarian. Actually, that's his traits. Okay, he's got the jealous type there. I'm not sure why he is, but sure. He's a vegetarian, and yes, he's a perfectionist, and he is a muser. So his lifetime goal is to be a writer. So let's go in here and see all the new fun stuff that came with cats and dogs. I actually haven't been playing around too much with the cat stuff yet because I've been building and playing around with the build buy stuff instead. So what's new? That's really not him. I picture Lyndon as a little bit of a serious dude, so I don't think those are him either. Nope. And he's a little laid back, so I'm imagining him a little bit longer here. I think I'm going to keep him with his hairstyle. I'm very particular about these kinds of things. So let's check out the different outfits for him then. I'm just going to scroll up here. I really like a lot of the new outfits that have been coming out with the later EPs and stuff packs. I think they're doing a pretty good job with them. I wish they have a little bit more variety for the dudes, but it is as it is. I don't see much of a sweater dude, so I do like this on him. Let's go with... let's go with the black and the green. And skinny jeans, sure. Let's see what else we got for bottoms here. He's got shorts. Oh, he's definitely not a shorts dude. And I know Brindleton Bay is a beachy area, but that just does not suit Lyndon's personality at all. As I've mentioned before, I'm pretty particular about my sim characters, weirdly enough. Which is weird because I mostly build in game, so I really don't pay too much attention to my Sims. Oh, that doesn't work either. Oh, I like that. That's cute. But let's get rid of the socks. Let's do that. So let's go over here. Just with the socks. There you go. That's a little bit more cash. Okay, well, let's leave everything else alone because I just want to get into the game and start playing with him and his brand new kitty. That's Neville. I got him to adopt him from the adoption agency. Cats and dogs are so cute in The Sims 4 right now. And because I've been building so much, I haven't gotten a chance to play with them either. Not too much anyway. So let's go into Lyndon's house. So this was, I forget what this was. This was a lot in Brindleton Bay that had like an open roof. It was kind of weird. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the pre-made lots that come in with a game. I know why, because I have a feeling that EA leaves them unfinished so people could go in there and just play around with them and just do their own thing, which is good, right? That's what you want to do. So I just bulldozed that and created this instead. This is still unfinished a little bit. Excuse me. It's still a little bit unfinished here, but this is what I've got. It's Monday in this game, 4:56. But I wanted to keep to the neighborhood theme of this. My inspiration are, of course, all the coastal cities. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, where I got the idea for this place from. It's definitely inspired from where I live. So my idea here is that Lyndon is a very smart and creative writer. He's also pretty serious, and he also enjoys his solitude. So he has this lovely space here. It's actually a big space for him. It's not tiny. He used to live in a much tinier shack in Windenburg, but I moved him here instead. So it's kind of like a loft. So we got these 2 rooms here, kitchen, dining space, living room, and the loft area here. So as you can see, not a lot going on yet, but as you can see, he also has 119 simoleons to his name. It's not a lot of money, because I spent everything on building this building for him. So the idea here is that it's a loft above some kind of commercial area. And I made that commercial area kind of like a bar or a restaurant. This room here is inaccessible, so I've completely locked it. So no one visits it. He doesn't go in there to eat or anything like that. And as you can see here, it's barred in. But what I like is when you see it from the streets, this is what you see. So you kind of like walk on by and you see this restaurant. And I love little sceneries like this. Looking in from outside, it kind of, gives an interesting mood, and, calls to the realism of the place a little bit. Okay, so Lyndon is back. Now, another thing I wanted to do with him is I kind of wanted him to be the cat dude of my neighborhood. So I know the Sims 4 already came with a pre-made character, Katerina Lynx, I believe, that has 4 cats. I want him to be like the dude version of her. Okay, so let's go and visit a few places. I should show you the back of this lot too, because I spent a little bit of time here too. It's kind of warehousey. It looks kind of run down. And sometimes Lyndon will sit here, contemplate his life, do a little bit of writing, weird stuff that writers do. Let's not do that. Let's go over here. So we're going to visit the bar. So this is the bar area. It's called the Crabby Chic Diner. This is made by SpecterCody. You could find it in the gallery. I actually came across this bar while I was looking for a replacement for the pre-made bar that was already in here. So I figured you know, instead of building one, I'm sure someone had come out with one already, and SpecterCody came through. As per usual, you should see their stuff. It's really brilliant, actually. So I love this because it just suits this wharf area really well. Look at all the kish on the wall. It's got this cute little outdoor area with the stacked crates. And then you go inside, check out all the regulars, including that one sim where the CC's not showing up. Isn't it brilliant? So you can see Lyndon over there is enjoying his well-decorated mood. Yeah, it looks like a pretty typical dive bar. You'll see people here hanging out after work. So that's a dive bar. I will definitely put the where you could download this from in the description under the video. So check out SpecterCody stuff for sure. Oh my god, seagulls. I love the little details that they put into this game. All the new birds. Okay, let's get out of here. What else could I check out here? Cafe? It's a bit late for the cafe. Let's come back in the morning, shall we? Okay, let's go back home first. Oh, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Look at these little kitties. All coming around. So here we are at Lyndon's place, but today we are visiting the cafe. So let's head on over there. After a rough night at the bar, Lyndon's gonna need some espresso. I just built this thing. It was really a quick build actually, because I just wanted to replace I think it was a cat scratch cottage that was here. That's where Katerina Lynx was living. I moved her and her 4 cats out to the country, by the way, so don't worry, I did not completely evict them. I just wanted to create something for myself. So this is kind of like a cafe. Kind of like a cafe. It is a cafe. Again, sort of like East Coast kind of themes there. I take a lot of my inspiration from American architecture. And it's a basic cafe. I think Lyndon was a little bit hungry, so I'm sure he wanted to go in and eat a scone or something. What is he ordering? He's ordering a croissant. I see. Okay. And it's internet friendly, so it is wired. So people could go in here like Lyndon and write. Maybe hit on the staff a little bit. Lyndon is single. He's not really attached. He's a little bit of a player. So he's not ready for commitment just yet. Maybe one day. So it's just a basic cafe right there. So people could go in, write, read, whatever they need to do. So that is that. I just want to talk about how wonderful this area is. It is, all the detail here is so brilliant. I'm still exploring. Like, only recently did I discover that there was this little seafood stand here, so you could buy fish and popcorn shrimp and lobster rolls. And the cats love hanging out with the dogs. This gives this area so much flavor. You could almost smell the brine. I haven't even explored this little area yet. And look how well SpecterCody's lot fits into here. It's so brilliant. This is definitely staying in my game for sure. I don't know if I need another bar, but I can't resist. I was actually looking for a restaurant, but like I said, look at that. It's brilliant. So, are we done here? Okay, let's go on. So, I had actually, this is one of the very first lots that I had built. So, as you guys might know, if you're fans of Sims 4, a couple of days before Cats and Dogs was dropped, they also you could also download a patch that introduced to Sims 4 different kinds of roof shapes, which as a builder I really appreciated, because if you've been building with Sims 4 before the octagonal or the round roof shape showed up, you'd have to do a lot of weird fiddly things with the square roofs and kind of like squeeze them into a round area. I'm not sure I'm explaining that well, but it didn't look right and it wasn't great, and it took up way too much time. Now you can get these really cool roofs, and it doesn't seem like much, but it is a big deal to me because I love building these types of homes. So this one is the very first home that I built for Brindleton Bay. I actually started in Willow Creek before Cats and Dogs came out. And as soon as I did, then I updated it with the cats and dogs stuff, of course. So Lyndon is going to go play chess, but no, I wanted to knock on the door and meet the neighbors. I've moved in one of my tester families here. But it's a cute place. I mean, you know, I don't like to toot my own horn, but every so often you just have to. So I've moved my tester family in here. They've been testing a lot of my lots for me, so I figure they deserve a nice place to live for once. Oh, and he's just totally gone. Okay, so, well, Lyndon's visiting. So here's a lovely foyer. I love this bench, by the way. It's probably my favorite built by object in this game ever. And I really want it in real life, but it's probably not going to happen. Living room. It's very family friendly. And as you can see, that's his ghost of his dad. Ask him if he wants to come over. No, let's not do this right now. And this kitchen that I love with the dining area, it's so rustic. I love it. And this little bar area there. This lot is available on the gallery, of course, under Belledaisies, actually. So I'll leave the link in the description below. And here's all the bedrooms. The built by stuff is really, really nice in this EP. I think he did an awesome job with that. I'm a little bit greedy. I wish they'd come out with more, but it is as it is. So this has this little playroom here. So it's got this kitty condo, that dollhouse that people love to wreck. I think this is the bathroom. Yep, this is the bathroom. And Lyndon apparently just walked into the house just to do his business, and now we're going. So that's his house. It's, I forget what it's called, but it's under Belledaisies if you want to download it. And it looks great on this particular lot, by the way. Did I mention how much I love the scenery here? Check this out. Ooh. It is so East Coast. I love it. This is easily my favorite town in this game. Easily. And I'm a city girl, so you'd think that it was San Myshuno, but no. Okay, let's get out of here. What else shall we visit? I don't have a restaurant in Brindleton Bay yet, but you know what we want to do? Let's go visit. I nearly forgot about this place. I wanted to show you guys this. This is called the Palais de Sunday, because I am very unoriginal with names. It's kind of inspired by a place in my city called the Palais Royal. It's an Art Deco concert hall. It used to be a dance hall way back when, but that's what inspired it. So it's a little replacement country club. I really had fun building this and trying to come up with a concept for this. But I wanted to show you this before we leave this area. Let's put the walls up here. Oops. Why do the piano players in my game suck? As you can see, it's a little posh country club here. It's a lounge. But just like the original place, is also a wedding venue. I don't know how many wedding venues my game needs. My Sims don't really get married. But, oops, I'm really twitchy here. And it's got a pool or two. So for your posh Sims looking to hang out somewhere, here you go. And this will be on the gallery soon, again under my user ID Belledaisies, so check it out. Now we could move on from this place. And where are we now? Okay, sorry. Here we go. We are at the vet's office. Yay. This is the new type of venue in cats and dogs. I am going to have a lot of fun with this place. Again, I took the existing vet's office that was here and just kind of replaced it with my own. As you can see, I love Victorian architecture. And this one here has been converted from a mansion into this beautiful facility. And of course, I take a lot of inspiration from all the vet offices that I have visited before. So what are we doing here? We are we're gonna get Neville snipped because we're not ready for kittens right now. But yeah, I kind of had fun going to town on this office here. So it's got kitty condos. I love all these little decals. And you walk into here. Clean, friendly offices. And I love how active this place is. 2 spots here. They're supposed to be separated for cats and dogs. You know, it puts pets at ease when they're in separate exam areas. But as you can see, the vets don't really care. Here's the vet office, and another thing you're going to know about me is that I do enjoy a lot of clutter. Also, I didn't bring up before, but I do tend to go Maxis Match a lot. A lot of these builds here are actually, no custom content whatsoever, just because I like to share them, and using custom content in my game is kind of difficult to share. And it's easier that way. I don't really have time to go around and hunt for custom content too much, but it's not like I won't use it if I do find something neat. Oh, there we go. Neville's been neutered. And I love this little cone. Have you ever tried to put an Elizabethan cone on a kitty? Yeah, neither have I. Poor kitty. He looks so pathetic. Oh, no kittens for you. At one point, this will be a functioning vet office as an owned. So I did include a little employees lounge here. Well, a big employees lounge, but I don't know if anybody uses it right now. And bathrooms are up here, and there's this big empty space that I have no idea what to do with. So yeah, that's the office there. And across the street, I don't go visit it right now, but across the street we have a park. I replaced the existing park that was in here with this. I put it in a gazebo because, again, I couldn't resist those rooftops. And the park that was here before was literally just a lot that had dirt and a few toys in it, and I was like, wow, that was pretty lazy of Maxis to go in and do that. Why even bother? This is a dog-friendly park, so I actually haven't played it too much yet. I tested it, so everything's functional, but haven't really gone in here to hang out. But it looks pretty. I'm particularly fond of this fountain area here. And everything else in here, I haven't really changed too much. One day I will. The Heckings live over here. If you're a fan of the Dog Rates Twitter account, you'll get the joke of their names. And this lot here has so much potential. I'm gonna have fun with it, but yeah. Uh-oh. What's Neville afraid of? Is he afraid of kitty collars? But look at this area. Look how lovely it is. I mean, I've been playing with a wharf area. Whiskerton Wharf? Yeah, I've been playing with that for so long. I didn't really take advantage of this place here, but when I came over, it's just like, let's go into here a little bit. Look how lovely it is. Oh, too far. Oh, there's a blank lot here. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Look at that moon. Okay, so as you can see, I'm still discovering a lot of things. This is what I love about this game. You know, I actually haven't discovered everything about The Sims 4 yet. And how long have I been playing it? Been playing it and building in it a few years now. I'm actually old hat at The Sims. I've been playing it since SimCity, technically, but so it's been a long time, and I can easily say that Sims 4 is my favorite. I'm not going to get into a lot of the criticism about the game, because yeah, it's valid, of course, but am I having fun with it? I sure am, so no complaints there. Okay, so let's go, let's get out of here. You could go home, dude, but let's go and visit the last area I wanted to show you. And the last area I wanted to show you was Great Point. And this is located in Cavalier Cove. This is the big lot, the 64 by 64 one. I had moved my main legacy family in here. So it's a big area. We're on the third generation now. Actually, the fourth generation are now toddlers. I'm not going to go into it too much because I want to do a video of this later on. But this kind of this lot suits them. The current heir, the third gen heir, she's the outdoor type, so I didn't feel right moving her into the city. And originally they had lived in Willow Creek, where Cypress House used to be. But this place seems so appropriate, so I was looking really forward to coming here and building for them. And the whole neighborhood actually is lovely. It's a nice quiet area. This pre-made house here is where I moved Katerina Lynx and her 4 cats. And these used to be 2 blank lots here, but this lot here is by Peach's Play. Look how cute it is. It's so pretty. I mean, could you imagine just kind of hanging out on that porch right there? But yeah, this is created by Peach's Play. You could find that in the gallery. That's where I found it. You should check out their YouTube for sure. They have a lot of lovely homes, a lot of lovely builds. Really fun to watch too. I'm a big fan of fairy lights, so as soon as I saw this place in game, I fell in love with it. It's definitely a keeper for sure. I mean, admittedly, they were placeholders because I hate blank areas, but this one here is by Silrosse, I believe, aka Genba, on Symboler. And this one is called the Creekside Cottage, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, I think they did build this specifically for cats and dogs. You might be hearing my cat in the background there crying. She wants attention. But no, I'm playing The Sims 4 cats and dogs, so sorry, kitty. But I love this cottage. I mean, and I love the area. Listen to the crickets go. You could hear the traffic a little bit. You could hear the rush of the water. It's so peaceful. I could imagine just hanging out here as a writer and just being one with nature. Just happy with everything. This wasn't really Lyndon's bag either. So, yep. This is pretty much all the lots I wanted to show you. I mean, if you're familiar with cats and dogs already, you'll know that Brindleton Bay is a really beautiful area. I can't really ask for too much more here, except for more lots, maybe. But yeah, that's the tour of Brindleton Bay in my game. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and like this video. Please subscribe. Check out all my other videos. I do mostly lot tours, but I am starting to bring some more Let's Plays and stuff like this into the game. Maybe I'll live stream too. Anyway, thanks and have a great day. Bye.